Everyone laughed at their app, but now it's worth $500 million. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? This story is not about someone famous or rich. It's about two friends, Ravi and Leo, who started with nothing. They worked in a tiny room with a leaking ceiling and one slow laptop. Their chairs were broken. Their pockets were empty. Some nights they had no power. Some days, no food. But they kept building. They kept dreaming. They weren't trying to get rich. They were trying to help people who felt ignored by big apps. People called them foolish. Some friends even walked away. But Ravi and Leo didn't stop. They believed that even something small could change lives. Today, that same little app is used by millions. And the same people who laughed? Now they're silent. The two friends with nothing, Liam and Ravi, were best friends since they were small kids. They met at school and shared everything, even food, books, and dreams. Both of them came from very poor families. Liam's mom worked in a tiny grocery shop, and Ravi's dad drove a taxi every day for long hours. They didn't have much. No new clothes, no new phones, not even their own room. But inside their hearts, they had big dreams. They wanted to build something great, something that could help people and change their lives. Every day after college, they would sit in Ravi's kitchen and talk for hours. The kitchen was small, the chairs were old, and they had only one fan. Still, they were full of hope. Even when people laughed at them or told them their dreams were silly, they didn't stop. They kept believing in themselves. An idea nobody wanted. One rainy evening, they got an idea. They thought of an app called Whisper. It was simple. People could send short voice messages to each other, not long talks or podcasts, just small audio clips that felt real. They believed hearing someone's voice made things more special. They shared the idea with many people, but almost everyone said no. Some said, "It already exists." Others said, "Who will use this?" Their hearts felt heavy. But even after hearing so many no answers, they kept going. They worked on free websites, used free Wi-Fi from cafes, and watched videos online to learn how to build an app. They had no money, but they had strong willpower. Whisper was built with love, pain, and hope, one small step at a time. Building in a broken room. They didn't have an office. They worked in Ravi's small bedroom. It had only one old table, one chair, and a broken fan that made noise. The walls were cracked, and the window didn't close properly. During rainy nights, water came in. In summer, it was too hot to breathe. But still, Liam and Ravi kept building the app. It crashed many times. The buttons didn't work. The sound didn't play. But they never gave up. They stayed awake till 3 or 4 a.m., trying again and again. They learned coding from free YouTube videos and fixed the app slowly. Their hands were tired, their eyes burned, but their hearts were full of fire. Even in that broken room, their dream started to grow. First user, first smile. One morning, they saw a notification. A girl named Amina from their town had downloaded Whisper. She used it to send a voice message to her grandmother. It was short, but full of love. When Liam and Ravi heard it, they both smiled for the first time in weeks. It felt like a small win, but it meant everything. That one message gave them strength. After that, more people started using the app. Some used it to send morning prayers. Some used it to wish someone a happy birthday. Whisper became more than just an app. It became a warm feeling. It gave people a way to speak from their hearts. Liam and Ravi felt proud. Their hard work was finally helping others. They got hacked. Just when things were starting to go well, something terrible happened. A hacker broke into Whisper. All the voice messages were lost. The app stopped working. People got scared and deleted it. Liam cried. Ravi didn't speak for hours. It felt like everything was broken. Their dream was falling apart. But after some time, they stood back up. They wiped their tears and got back to work. For 3 days, they didn't sleep. They made the app safe again. They added new systems so this could never happen again. Slowly, people returned. They trusted Liam and Ravi because they didn't run away. They faced the problem and fixed it. This time, Whisper came back stronger. The big break came one day. A small news page on the internet talked about Whisper. It was just a short post, but it reached many people. A famous singer saw it, downloaded the app, and used it to send kind messages to her fans. That changed everything. In one single night, thousands of people joined Whisper. Liam and Ravi couldn't believe their eyes. Their phones kept ringing non-stop. People were signing up from homes, schools, hospitals, and even far-off places. Many said Whisper felt peaceful, honest, and calm. It was not like loud apps full of fake stuff. It felt like a quiet friend who listens. That night, the dream they had been chasing finally came true. Investors start calling. After Whisper got popular, the same rich investors who once said no started calling again. They sent messages from big cities like New York, London, and Dubai. One investor even said, "We were wrong. This app is special." But Liam and Ravi didn't want to give up control just for money. They picked one investor who cared about people, not just profit. They got $1 million to grow Whisper. They moved to a proper office with working lights, soft chairs, and real coffee. But even then, they didn't change. They still used their old laptops. They still replied to users one by one. Even with money, they stayed true to their hearts. From app to movement, Whisper was not just an app anymore. It became something bigger. It became a safe space for people who don't usually speak. Old people, shy kids, sick people. They all used Whisper to share feelings. Teachers used it in classrooms. Parents used it to talk to children. The world felt too loud for many people, but Whisper gave them a soft place to be heard. In just 6 months, Whisper reached users in 10 countries. Every person using the app had a different story. Some laughed, some cried, some sent songs. Liam and Ravi read every single message. They always said, "We didn't build Whisper. The people did." Now worth $500 million today, Whisper is worth over $500 million. People use it in more than 40 countries around the world. Many big tech companies want to buy it, but Liam and Ravi always say no. They still take the bus to work. They still eat lunch at their old food stall. They say it's not about the money, it's about the feeling. Some people who laughed at them in the past now want to be friends. But Liam and Ravi don't care about fame. They care about the grandma in Brazil who uses Whisper to send bedtime stories to her grandson. That's the kind of success they care about. The truth behind success. People only see the big number now. They see the $500 million, but they don't see the pain behind it. They don't see how Liam walked 5 miles just to find free Wi-Fi. They don't see how Ravi worked when he was sick, just to fix one tiny bug. They don't see the nights with no dinner, no sleep, and no support. This story is not magic. It's full of hard work, slow days, and real heart. People made fun of them. Some said the app was useless, but they didn't stop. They kept going, step by step. And that's what made all the difference. Everyone laughed at their app. They had no money, no big team, no help, but they had each other and a dream that wouldn't die. No one knew their names. People thought they were wasting time, but today, their story is known. These two friends didn't build a company for attention. They built it to change lives. They worked through pain, silence, and failure, and still, they kept going. They proved that even the smallest idea can grow into something powerful. Their story reminds us to believe in ourselves, even when no one else does. If this story made you feel something, tap the like button. Subscribe for more true stories like this one. Turn on the bell so you don't miss the next one. And share this with someone who needs a little hope today. Because now, you know their story.